3, 2, 1.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading number 1170. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and you would like to help support it, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below, and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do feel called to subscribe and stick around, welcome, and thank you very much for your support in helping me reach 300 subscribers at this time, as well as your presence during this reading. So, I saw the number 111 on the timer while being silent, and the number 1 is about having trust and faith, whether it's in yourself, the universe, another person, some situation, or more than one of these things. It's a call here to have trust and faith. It's a powerful call to do that. And moving into interpreting 1170, maybe the previous reading, 1169, could have been significant for you, but there are 2 1s in this number. So I feel like there's a pretty strong and powerful message to have trust and faith in your intuition and your strength, as well as the universe, what's possible for you and what you and the universe can create or manifest together. If you have something that you desire or that you're working on, maybe that's what this reading could be about. I did just see the number 222 on the timer, and the number 2 can be confirmation of a significant relationship or situation on your mind right now. If there is a significant situation or relationship on your mind, trust that you are thinking about it for a reason at this time, because I just saw 2, 3, 4 on the timer, a sign being about trusting that everything happens for a reason. The number 2 can also be a call for you to be very wise, maybe even patient with your decisions, and make sure you are choosing to protect your peace, your investments, your time, your energy, your resources. There's something about being really mindful about how you manifest yourself, or how you invest yourself through your decisions. Since I accidentally said manifest, it really does feel like you are trying to create something, and that's why your choices are so important to making it happen. I just saw 333 on the timer, which is about using your voice and taking an opportunity now or always to heal and to grow. Another sign to trust that everything happens for a reason with the number 345. You feel called to use your voice and or to heal and to grow for a reason right now. Moving on to the number 6, this number is about loving yourself and caring for yourself. Really prioritizing having that sort of relationship with yourself in comparison to a relationship that is about hate or neglect, self-destruction, just an unhealthy relationship with yourself. Learning how to have trust and faith in yourself, I do believe that is part of loving yourself and respecting yourself too. Wait a minute. I'm not supposed to be talking about the number 6 because this is 1170, I guess, because I just did the 1160s. That's why I'm talking about the number 6 now, but I think that slip up, that error, I suppose you can call it, happened for a reason. Even though we're done talking about the 1160s, it feels like that message about loving yourself is still resonating or lingering here. Maybe part of being mindful about your choices is about being mindful about how you choose to treat and speak to yourself, too. But the number that I really should have been talking about was the number 7, which is about expanding your awareness and your consciousness and becoming wiser and more spiritually in tune and connected. And I was feeling connected to the ideas of trust, faith, and strength while I was trying to say what the number 7 is about. Maybe there is something here to learn about your intuition, your true strength right now, or it could be something else that could help you become wiser and more spiritually connected. There is something to learn here. What that is depends on your situation and who you are. But the number 0 can be a call for you to pay attention to the signs, the symbols, the messages, the spiritual communication that you could be receiving right now. That really could be about something your intuition is trying to tell you, or your faith is trying to tell you or to guide you to do. Especially if it is related to self-love. But no matter what, pay attention to the signs and the messages, the spiritual communication from your spirit guides, or whatever power it is whatever higher power it is that you believe in. The number 0 can also be a reminder or a confirmation for you to know when to put yourself first, when to choose yourself over someone or something else. There's something here about the kind of boundaries that you set with yourself, the relationship with yourself. Are you clearly communicating with yourself right now, or just in general? You gotta know when to put yourself first. Adding up these numbers, 1 plus 1 is 2, and plus 7 is 9, plus 0 is still 9. And the number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. So whatever sense of purpose you feel drawn or called or driven by, trust it. If you feel called to seek out a sense of purpose, find it. And if you don't even believe that you have purpose, I would question that. Because I personally believe that everything happens for a reason, including everything that we have been through and who we came into this world to be and to transform into. If there is someone or something that you feel called to honor a sense of purpose, this is confirmation to let go and honor yourself. Or maybe even honor some sort of god or goddess or spirit guide that is guiding or calling for you to do something, to say something, or do something specific. Is there something that you need to cut ties with and to walk away from, to honor yourself and your faith? Overall, this number 1170 has been calling for you to have trust and faith, to learn and grow, to become more awake and aware, and more spiritually connected and in tune, especially because it seems like there are signs or messages or guidance that you need to pay attention to. And there's just extra confirmation for anybody here who is feeling called to put themselves first, or to learn how to put themselves first. And there's also been reinforcement here for you to find or honor a sense of purpose that you already feel, and to let go of whoever or whatever you need to let go of to honor this sense of purpose. We also had the number 6 pop in a little bit unintentionally. So trust yourself, have faith in yourself, trust and have faith in the universe, love yourself, and allow yourself to learn and to grow, to heal, to wake up, to see things more clearly. So you can see the signs, the messages, the synchronicities, the way things align. They're just the spiritual nature of life, really, in so many different ways, in little ways and really big ways. And put yourself first if you really feel like you need to, or sometimes even if you just want to, depending on the context. Trust that you are here for a reason. You went through what you did for a reason, and you are who you are for a reason. And don't be afraid to walk away from people or situations that either don't honor who you are or just don't recognize you. While I was being silent, I saw the number 122 followed by the number 123. And the number 123 is about trusting that everything happens for a reason. I feel like we saw a lot of signs about that when talking about 1170. But the number 122 is about change starting with you. And this might be connected to some sense of purpose that you feel, or maybe you feel called to seek out. Maybe you feel called to change as a person, to change the situation that you're connected to, or both. But on the table we have the Magical Dogs Tarot. These are just a box of cards that I made and wrote on myself with things that I felt called to write. The same is true for these index cards here. I just wrote things on these cards that I felt called to write. I am going to start with the Magical Dogs Tarot. I keep wanting to say the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. I don't know if it's just because I just used those cards, but I do believe that everything happens for a reason, so maybe that deck of cards is significant for you for some reason. But Magical Dogs Tarot card that I have is the Sun card. Wow. This is a really nice card to get, actually. And it really aligns with the number 7 really well, honestly. Because the Sun card is about illumination. Bringing light to a situation, or just becoming aware of something, waking up to something, seeing the light, or what they call is a Damascus moment. If seeing the light is more about something spiritual rather than practical. I really love this card. It's just so nice. I mean, in general, I think a lot of people like this card, but in this deck, I love animals, and so this dog looks really cute to me. I'm not gonna lie. But the Sun card has the number 19 on it. And the number 19, 1 plus 9 is 10. For me, the number 10 is about your spirit guides being near and present, wanting to work with you or connect with you, or to at least, want you to know that they are present, even if you can't see them. Trust your instincts, your intuition, not your eyes and your ears, And I feel that they bring this message for you to have trust and faith, especially in yourself. The Sun card is just such an amazing card. There's a lot of warmth in this card, because nothing makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside like the truth. At least in my opinion. Especially if it's a truth being revealed that is long overdue. I just saw the number 444 on the timer, which is connected to stability and ancestors. Is there a truth that is long overdue to be revealed that is connected to family members or your living situation, or whatever is connected to your sense of stability and security? And this feeling of purpose, there could really be something powerful here to be revealed, to learn from, and I almost want to say revered. Something, a truth to be respected. From this box of cards over here, we just pulled a card that says you're ignoring what wants you because you're not ready for love. This is reminding me about how in the afterlife, at least based on a lot of near-death experience stories that I've heard, the afterlife appears to just feel like love and warmth. So maybe you could have some past loved ones genuinely trying to reach out to you and to connect with you who are in the afterlife. Actually, that would make a lot of sense. I feel like the biggest message that they want you to know or to hear is that whatever you're going through is bigger than you. And because this is a major arcana, it's definitely not easy. It's not just some little thing, you know. But what are you ignoring that is trying to find its way to you? Whether it's a person, a situation, a spirit guide, something is trying to make its way to you, but what is standing in your way is your unreadiness to receive whoever or whatever this is, because it seems like you're just not ready to receive the kind of love that you deserve. And that really tells me that you may not be loving yourself in the way that you deserve when it comes to managing fears or just some heavy and negative emotions. Something within you needs your attention right now. Let's go ahead and get one of these index cards here. I am feeling connected to the solar plexus chakra, which I think is interesting given the sun card on the table. There's a lot of warmth here. Communication is always an option. Whoever or whatever is trying to find its way to you, can you just communicate? You know, accept the invitation to talk, to connect with somebody or something. This is reminding me about what I said with the number 0 and how you might be receiving certain messages or signs. And it's important that you don't ignore these. You know, even if you don't have full trust and faith in like the whole being able to communicate with the universe type of thing, at least let yourself be curious. Follow the patterns. Pay attention to them. Yeah, I guess I did forget to say that with the number 0. That you could be seeing messages or signs and patterns, but it doesn't have to just be spiritual communication. It could be in the way that things align or just something else. Some patterns here feel like maybe this is what needs to be revealed or illuminated. I kind of want to read from the guidebook for this sun card, to be honest. So, let me just open that right up. Oh, I just passed it. Alright, so it says, a luminous white Hokkaido frolics through a vast field of vibrant sunflowers as the afternoon sun hangs brilliantly overhead. His bright coat is a symbol of his strength and purity of spirit. Around his neck, a charm fashioned as a rayed sun hangs upon a beaded cord, a reference to optimism and vitality to honor the bringer of all life. A scarf of scarlet red speaks of the sun's warmth and radiance. The wispy clouds dance about the sun overhead. With their magic, they have conjured the phenomenon of a rainbow sun dog, a sign of truth and harmony. Under pause for thought, it says, live your bliss. It's your moment in the sun, you lucky dog. You have every reason to feel confident and happy, and you radiate that light into the lives of those around you. Whatever you want to accomplish should be met with success. The path ahead is clear. Challenges you've endured have only served to empower you, and you can revel in confidence, success, and good fortune. And the key words are optimism, pure joy, confidence, success, victory, glory, growth, prosperity, vital energy, warmth, and good times. So this guidebook really seems to be focused on the idea of a success. Well, that's what's standing out to me anyway. And feeling optimistic and confident because of some sort of truth being revealed and creating more harmony both within yourself and in your life. So are you ready for love with a person, more love in a situation? Because it seems like communication here is an option. Communication seems like it is the key to spreading more love and more light here. Overall, this reading has encouraged you strongly to have trust and faith, and we've had a lingering message here to also make sure you are loving and respecting and caring for yourself and not neglecting yourself. There's something here about learning and growing, becoming wiser, maybe stronger, and more spiritually connected on a deeper level. Whatever sense of purpose you have been following, it seems that it at least has the potential to pay off, or already has. You know, it just really depends where you are on your timeline, you know, what point you are at right now. The cards are showing me a victorious card, there's a lot of warmth in this energy here. And the real question seems to be, are you ready for love? And if not, what is it that makes you not feel ready? Because you're ignoring something, a potential, an opportunity, because you're not ready. And maybe communication is what could help you feel ready, or it's something that you should allow yourself to prepare for. Especially because I just saw a sign about trusting everything happens for a reason with the number 2, 3, 4 on the timer. And there could be a potential warning here of somebody wanting to take advantage of your vulnerability or to manipulate or coerce you into a vulnerable position. It's quite a different message to get, but I guess it's just there to make sure that you don't feel too blinded by the light.